Just a bunch of cars.
Just like going through the alleyway behind our house, and there's like trash everywhere. And there's
That's
like,
good.
pop, pop, pop. And I'm like, we're having a girl.
We don't choose normal colors, so it's like...
There's lawn chairs everywhere.
Came out black. It's going to be a boy. What if we got a ambiguous person? We can't tell what sexuality they are.
Yeah.
Like, what gender are they? I don't know. I don't want to assume. But what we do is, mid-party, this person pulls down their pants. And if we see a wee-wee, we know it's a boy.
If they can suck it back in and make a vag.
Yeah.
Then
we know we're getting that.
Or at the beginning of the party, everyone gets the notice of what they are, of what I'm having. And then anyone in the party that is that gender pulls down their pants or lifts their shirts. For instance, women would lift their shirts and show their tatas.
But what if there's a guy with tatas? Let's see.
He can also lift his shirt.
But what are we getting then?
Well, no, just as long as you got boobies, it's a girl. If you got a wiener,
wow, you're
it's
really
a boy.
Assuming genders right now.
I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because genitalia is honest. It's factual. It's what you are.
That's why I'm saying we get like a third party, a friend.
Yeah.
Finds an ambiguous sexual.
I get it. Like, let me just touch back on this for a second.
We're gender revealing a gender reveal.
Now I'm fucking heated. Now I'm mad.
Wow.
But here's the thing. You got feelings in your head that you're a different something. You're a tree. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I care about?
You're a person.
Do you have a fucking penis or do you have a vagina? Because those things really exist.
Right. Those are biological factors.
Exactly. So if you feel like a tree, cool, good for you. But you're not a fucking tree. You're a fucking woman or man.
Yeah.
That decided to feel like something else.
And you can feel like a woman and be a man.
Yeah.
That's totally cool. And
so all these people that are like, don't tell your kid what they are before they're born. I have a lot to say about it. But you know what? Let's keep it positive. On the up and up, you know what I mean?
It is positive. Stop being stupid.
Everyone's just so fucking sensitive.
You're thinking too much. People think too much.
People suck.
Stop thinking.
You know what? I get fucked.
Here's the thing. I get it. Life's hard. Mm-hmm. You don't... Hey, everyone's got their own journeys. Everyone has their own problems. I figured out that I'm hypersexual. I figured that out early on.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
You're a whore. It's totally fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's what you do.
Any hole, I'll fill it. It's cool.
It's true. There was a hole in our drywall the other day. I've already filled it. It's stupid. But yeah, no, that's how I feel about it.
Be what you want to be. Don't tell me how to be.
Mm-mm. And don't tell me how to feel.
That's the worst.
I honestly am very upset with everyone and their feelings and their way to pressure other people.
Can we talk about what we heard last night about sex education?
Oh, yeah. We can totally talk about that. So crazy. Also, that pad was ridiculous.
The pad was crazy.
Pads? Come on, guys.
They're getting weird with their pads nowadays.
It's going to be 2020. I feel like we've had pads out for a really long time. They should be made differently.
They've worsened it.
Yeah, no. It was so ridiculous.
Menstrual pads, by the way. We're not talking about crash pads or
menstrual pads.
Mattress pads.
Those things have multiple wings now. For what? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
This thing was 14 inches long.
Yeah, legit.
For any human, that's way too long.
It's too long. So, but that's whatever. So, but continue on to sex education.
What they're teaching kids when they actually do teach them anything.
They can't show anything that represents the possible way a penis looks.
Nothing phallic in any way.
Nope. So a bottle, can't use it.
No bananas.
You can't use a pencil. Can't use your finger. You can't use those things. So this teacher got a thing of Post-its, like a block of Post-its, and put a condom over it. Let that sink in for however long you want it to. So
you're right. It's wrong.
It's just so crazy to me. So I just don't get it. I don't understand. How does that teach anyone anything good?
Well,
you're not teaching educational sex ed classes because it has nothing to do with the actual anatomy of sex. So then,
how old are we? We can't use anything phallic. You're talking about cocks.
Well, but this is
You're talking about vaginas.
Is that, so you're not going to give proper education to kids, right? So that kids can prevent sex or prevent pregnancies. So you're not going to give the education to prevent unplanned pregnancies, but then you're also going to take Planned Parenthood away? How does this make sense?
Making no sense.
None of this makes sense. I just don't get it. I don't understand what they're trying to succeed in doing by taking that out of schools.
Someone lobbied, someone complained, and said, we can't do this.
I guarantee you it's the same people.
And they go, what about a happy medium? And they go, okay, nothing phallic.
Remember in Parks and Recreation where they couldn't teach sex ed because of the church in town?
Yeah.
And then you can't teach church in schools anymore.
Right. So they have to have a happy medium.
So they have to
people
take
are putting
out
fucking condoms on Post-it notes.
Because that's fucking normal.
Let's get real.
And everyone listening to this, if you have a kid and you think they're getting proper sex ed training, they're not.
No
so
one
when
is.
they come home, make sure you teach them. If you even know. I don't even know who knows at this point.
All you got to do.
I mean, we're not even that great at it. We do the pull-out system. Bad times. Ridgemont High.
Sometimes I don't pull out. Anyways. Okay. We're humans here. I was once a holy roller.
Holy roller.
A Christian, if you will.
I was a Bible thumper at one point in my life.
Yeah, with thumping them Bibes.
Fuck yeah. I got my back foot on it. Just
Old and New Testament. All about it. All about it.
Yeah.
And you're going to have sex.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. If maybe you're different. Maybe you have a strong willpower. You're a standalone. You're what do you call that? Outliner. Outlier.
Outsider.
You're an outsider. No. But there's not a lot of people like you.
Come out and play.
There's going to be some fucking going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Human instinct's going to kick in, and that boing is going to start, and then
How do you do that so well? Boing.
and then the juices are going to flow, and next thing you know, you'll be like, I'm just going to let it soak, and then
I'm just going to let it soak. That's so gross.
Then you got-
the whole marinating thing, it's beyond me. Just, it's in there. Just,
look it up.
Yeah, marinating,
Soaking.
soaking, whatever you want to call it.
Mormons do it. Any conservative, yeah. Look it up. It's wrong.
Well, and those kids are the horniest.
Oh,
The religious ones, the ones that go to like private schools and shit.
it's repression.
Those are the horniest children you will ever meet in your life. Public school kids, they already know what's up. They know what's happening. They're eyeing who they're going to do when they're 15. They're just like, who is that?
It's like with everything. If I play the drums every day for 2 hours, eventually I'm like, okay, I've practiced enough. I'm sick of it. If I don't do it and I like just keep from doing it for weeks, I start thinking about it. That's all I can think about. Next thing I'm like, I just got to play drums. I just got to play drums. I just got to do it. I got to do it. And then I just play drums.
Yeah.
That's just drums. That doesn't have any physiological response in me. I don't have like drum hormones in my body going.
Are you sure you don't identify as a drum?
I mean,
Do you identify as like a bass drum or like a tom-tom?
Wow, the fact that you have to like segment me to just one is like really
Or
close-minded.
like, oh, wow, I'm so sorry. Or like the snare. You like, God, stop.
I'm a full kit, okay? I'm a full kit. Full kit.
Are you the drums and cymbals all attached to? Like, is it like all together?
I wouldn't go that
is
far.
it just drums?
That's disgusting.
Just drums.
Wow.
What is up with you and this napkin?
I'm cleaning my phone now. Noticed there was some sperm left on it.
Ew. You're so gross.
Put a condom on it, guys.
Yeah.
And it
Seriously,
goes.
otherwise it gets on your phone.
Guess where a condom goes? On a wiener.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that, it goes on a wiener. Condom goes on a wiener. It rolls down. you're good to go.
Yep, it's true.
That's all you got to know.
Try not to get that pre-cum on the other side, though. Don't flip-flop it.
Don't flip-flop it. You practice, figure it out, look at it, and you know which way it rolls.
Yeah, you know.
If you're doing it in the dark, turn on the lights.
Yeah. Have her use her little flashlight on her phone.
Yeah.
Him or her.
Shim.
Shim.
Have Shim put it on with their mouth.
Yeah.
Their
whatever.
mouth.
Whatever the fuck you want to do, just do it right.
Yeah.
And do it protectively.
Yeah. And here's the thing, if you're...
Do you know syphilis is like rampant up here?
Yeah, I got it.
It's like... Is it syphilis? Yeah, I think it's syphilis.
Syphilitis?
Yep. It's rapid.
What is syphilis? I don't even know.
Rampant.
See, this is sex education right here. I don't even know what syphilis is.
Syphilis.
Is that the clap? Let's find out.
We don't even know. I actually think the clap and syphilis are the same.
That's. I think it is. What it does, I don't know. It's some sort of infection?
The clap.
Venereal.
Versus syphilis.
And then what is it? What disease are we talking here?
Chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. Why do they call?
Oh, chlamydia is the clap.
So gonorrhea is called the clap.
Oh,
Gonorrhea is highly contagious, sexually transmitted infection caused by bacteria called Neisseria gonorrhea.
So that's essentially like if you have a wound on your arm that's infected and you touch it and then you like take that infected finger and you stick it into someone else's wound. That's what it is.
Yep.
That's gross.
And it has a nasty habit occurring alongside chlamydia. So gonorrhea, also known as the clap or the drip. It's known as the drip? Why?
I think because you're like if you start dripping pus.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh. Syphilis has many alternate names, including luz, syph, and the pox.
The pox? Fuck? Smallpox? That's the big pox.
So, I'm looking at pictures now.
Don't.
So gonorrhea is the oldest known STD.
Neat.
Men with gonorrhea will have a yellowish discharge from the penis accompanied by itching and burning. More than half the women with gonorrhea do not have any symptoms. If they do occur, that includes burning, frequent urination, yellowish vaginal discharge, redness, and swelling of the genitals. It can lead to severe pelvic infections and even sterilize you.
Wow.
If it's untreated. And then let's go back. Hold on. I'm not done
with
our
teach me more.
Syphilis.
And I think we all learned something here today. I know I learned something. That I have most of these diseases.
So syphilis. Ooh, there's a lot of things. Spreads by sexual contact.
No way.
Treatable by a medical professional.
Lies.
Resolves within months if it's treated within that medium term.
Oh boy.
So it's...
Didn't Al Capone die from like syphilis or something like that?
I don't know. The first stage involves a painless sore on the genitals, rectum, or mouth. After the initial sore heals, the second stage is characterized by a rash, which can cover your body or just the genitalia or your mouth. Then there are no symptoms until the final stage, which may occur years later, and that can result in damage to the brain, nerves, eyes, or heart.
Yep. I think it was one of those mobsters. He had untreated syphilis, and he ended up just dying with like little wormholes in his brain.
Ugh.
Yeah. You get like dementia-like symptoms.
Died from syphilis.
I want to say
Al Capone.
Yeah, it was Al Capone.
Actually, a lot of famous people died from syphilis, is what it says.
Mystery solved. Marilyn Monroe died from...
Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I've never had the STDs test, but I have
a lot of Italians died from syphilis.
They're the worst for that. I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. So